Hello everyone, you are listening to the Socially Desi Show, the podcast that motivates you to live, create and inspire. I'm Anurag, your friendly Desi neighbor, and before we begin, a huge shout out to each and everyone across the globe practicing social distancing. I know it's hard for most of us, but this is the need of the hour, and I salute everyone who is participating in their full capacity to save themselves, their families, and the whole of humanity. And what better way to start today's podcast than to talk about how to maintain a healthy relationship during this lockdown period? We all love to hear and talk about couples who have risen against all odds, stuck together through thick and thin, and made their relationship last. The truth is, couples argue and complain about each other all the time, but they have been through thick and thin together and always shared a bond through the test of times. People often say that marriages are made in heaven. But if you ask any couple who have been together in a long-term relationship, they will tell you that in reality, it takes time and effort. With the lockdown and quarantine measures across the globe, to maintain healthy relationships has become more of a challenge than a vacation. But this is yet another test of time that we have to pass for maintaining a healthy relationship with our partner and make it last forever. So on today's episode, we have compiled the topmost ways on how to maintain a healthy relationship under this lockdown. Let's start off with communication. Communication is key. Effective communication is a key aspect of a healthy relationship. You'll feel comfortable and content when you have a healthy emotional bond with your partner. When people stop interacting well, they stop connecting well. And moments of turmoil and stress can really bring the disconnect out and pour in frustration. Communication is essential in any relationship to last. Every couple who has stood the test of times will tell you that there is a healthy communication pattern which helps them through their day-to-day discussions, communications, and talks. There are no set of rules for this communication pattern. It may vary for each one of us, but there always is a set of rules. It's vital to be heard and understood in a relationship. Since we are spending the whole day in the same house together due to this lockdown, we feel communication is happening automatically and there's nothing wrong. We stop making efforts to communicate. Tell them about your day as you converse with your friend. Be totally transparent about what's bothering you and what you love. Be clear about your needs and your emotional desires. In opening up, you are sharing your partner's insecurity and confidence. In fact, you are encouraging them to be just as honest with you by being so transparent with them. Moving on, the next point is listening with your ears and heart. Relationships last long with partners who listen to each other. And by listening, I really mean listening to each other. Not just through the ear, but through their hearts too. Remember, there's a huge difference between simply hearing and listening. It's not always easy to communicate in a stressed environment, especially the one we are living in these days. Constant pressure from work from home that is, insecure job situations as many companies are exercising pay cuts, many have laid off employees, healthcare precautions, etc. has led to anxiety and stress in most couples, and this reflects in their listening patterns towards each other. Next is stop the guess game. The notion of couples needing to connect and solve all their problems is a misconception. It's practically not possible to solve all your problems, but long-term couples would tell you that taking the guessing game out of the communication helps a lot to understand the situation and move on without hurtful conflicts. Research has shown that thousands of happily married couples have a long history of unresolved issues that sometimes have lasted for more than a decade. On the other hand, many failed relationships occurred in the pursuit of resolving each and every problem couples had in their relationship early on. Chatting about what you need isn't always convenient. Many of us in a relationship do not spend enough time talking about what is really important to us. And even though you know what you need, it can make you feel insecure, humiliated, or even ashamed of thinking about it. Yet, look at it from the point of view of your partner. It's a privilege to give warmth and understanding to those you love. Tell them what you feel. Tell them openly about what you want. Don't keep them guessing what's wrong with you or what's causing you distress. Remember, love is not a burden, it's a blessing. Moving on, the next point is that you need to indulge in healthy discussions. Learning how to have healthy arguments and discussions means being able to handle the unavoidable conflicts without causing unnecessary damage. I bet you will eventually get into an argument, but how prominent that argument becomes is in your control. By making rules such as no personal insults or bringing out past issues, you can weather the inevitable disputes without irreparable harm. During this lockdown, it's natural that you might end up arguing about something or the other. It can be as stupid as the tea not being as you liked or a grocery item you forgot to buy. It would be impossible to arrive to a compromise if you approach your partner with the mentality that things have to always be your way. This mentality often stems from not getting certain needs met while being younger, or it may be years of cumulative frustration in the relationship hitting a boiling point. It's okay to have strong opinions about something, but your partner deserves to be heard as well. Remember, compromising doesn't mean you're weak. One tip that long-term couples give is that to maintain healthy relationships during a lockdown, you should never go to bed angry. Sleep has a big role in your health, physically, mentally, and emotionally. If you argue, speak to your partner and get into a healthy discussion. Don't do it if you both are tired. Talk about it the next day, but never take the anger or the irritation from the argument to bed with you. This is one of the crucial ways to maintain a healthy relationship. Next is enjoy the fun together. A lot of couples get comfortable with each other after some time into a relationship. This is a big mistake and it happens with most of us. Couples get too comfortable to the extent that flirting and nice gestures no longer play a part in their relationship bond. It's nice to feel safe and grounded in a relationship, but remember to reward your partner with some spicy flirts and gestures you did in your early days of dating or marriage. You can do a lot of things to spice up your love life during this lockdown. Let's look at a few things that you can do during this lockdown together. Number 1, have romantic candlelight dinner at home. One way to spice up the monotony is to ignite passion and romance in your meals. Have an intimate candlelight dinner with your partner during this lockdown. Number 2, cook her or him the favorite cuisine that he or she likes. Cooking doesn't have to be boring. Cook something for your partner. Cook something that the partner loves. Your partner will love this gesture. Number 3, watch that movie. Especially the one that you saw together on your first movie date, or a rerun of Friends will also do. Number 4, give a romantic massage. Nothing relieves the mind and the body after a long hectic day than a good body massage by the one you love. Number 5, do household chores together. Switch roles while doing household chores. Sometimes you can cook, sometimes you can do the laundry. Spread cleaning tasks across the week amongst yourself. Number 6, work out together through online sessions. There are so many online apps these days which are providing online workout sessions. Go, join them, work out together. Relationships, work, family, and friends can be difficult to manage during this lockdown. By setting work-life boundaries and learning to say no, you can help strike a work-life balance, and this will ensure you have room for your relationship to grow during this lockdown. And yeah, have sex. Lots of it. Sex alone can reduce blood pressure, increase sleep, minimize stress, and even prevent prostate cancer. Couples who have sex regularly say it not only enhances their relationship, but also improves their health. Moving on to the next point, enjoy your me time. A lot of what makes couples in long-term relationships successful is the effort that they still put into themselves as individuals. No matter what you see on film or television, nobody can fulfill all your needs. In reality, it can put undue pressure on your relationship to expect too much from your partner. It is necessary to preserve your own identity outside your relationship, to excite and enhance your romantic relationship with your partner, sustain connections with your family and friends, and retain your hobbies and interests throughout your life. Your personality, your interests, hobbies, your beliefs are the core traits that your partner fell in love in the first place. Losing any of these will not only mean losing yourself, but losing your relationship's meaning as well. There can be nothing more boring during a quarantine than just sitting all day staring at each other without doing anything that you love. Remember, you don't have to do everything together. And that's not what a relationship is. Making sure that you indulge in your own interests and spend time with your friends over WhatsApp call or FaceTime, or doing whatever you might enjoy individually, assists in strengthening your relationship and building that trust. That wraps it up for today, folks. If you liked the episode, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and let's go viral. Remember, our weekly podcast features episodes on personal growth, mental health, relationships, business, and entrepreneurship. We discuss tips and strategies with our guest speakers on how to tackle these problems and continue progressing towards becoming the best version of you. So, if you're new here, consider subscribing and go check out our website at sociallydesi.com. And as always, before I sign off, remember, life is black and white and everything in between.